Hey, welcome to the show. My name's Squids with three Z's. Yep. And yeah, might be world famous. Hope everyone's doing well. Man, I've been pumping out a lot of stuff today. Was trying to go through a lot of shorts. I deleted a lot of them. Oh, sound is working. Good. A lot of them and uploaded a good chunk of them too. So now there's like I think 180 or something on there. So almost at 200. Um, Still have so many to go through, which is crazy. So I only do like that part of looking through all my content and stuff like once a week. So like on Sundays, if I have time, I'll go through and delete a lot of the stuff. Which now I got another 140 to fill up, which will fill up really quick. Surprisingly, you fill those shorts up real quick. At least I do. Um, so expect more and more. Just it's gonna be just so much. I don't even know why I keep doing that because it's just gonna be endless because I keep, going through and deleting them, and then I go through and make more. So it just it doesn't help me. Um, but the mass delete is pretty cool though. I must say the mass delete on Stadia, ooh wee, saves me a lot of time. I'll tell you that much. Used to before, I don't know, I was just stuck, and then I'd have to go through each one and just go and, you know, delete them that way, which it took a while. It took a while. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to go live and kind of show you guys this thing that I've been filling out, and this has also been helping me a lot. It just kind of, I don't know. It kind of does two things for me. It's keeps my hands and mind busy on writing things, and then also just keeps a checklist, uh, visual checklist, so I could see like, hey, I got these many games that I got to play. Um, so I could just literally see and go through pages of them, and then be like, all right, I'm gonna play, Prey today or something, or Skate 3, that type of thing. Um, I don't know. I understand like you can always just know what games you have, but to me it's therapeutic, that type of thing. So I like to write it all down, and then also just to have that checklist, just be like, okay, I got this done, so on. Um, but yeah, that's how I've been also just getting through playing through a lot of games. If you guys wondering on that, because I do have a lot of games, but I also play through a lot of them too, and beat them. But there's some like JRPGs and multiplayer games that you can still just keep on playing and playing over and over. So some of those I keep those limited, and then try to pay for the ones that I really want, and then play the free ones. But um, yeah, that's the whole ideology of that. But I just wanted to go live, hang out with you guys for a little bit. I don't know who's all going to come by. I used to try to keep this open so that way, if anyone wants to talk about anything, um, we could talk about it. But I don't know if anyone's going to jump in here. Let's see. Let me tweet it out. Come on by. We are hanging out. Hanging it. So weird. All right. Let me post this. We're hanging out. But yeah, I might play a little bit of Splitgate here in a bit, and then get on to some Destiny or something. I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm trying to look at the clock right now, and it's 5, so we'll probably stream something tonight. More Destiny is for sure. But I want to play like, something else for a little bit too. So we might see. We'll see what we do. That's the cool thing, though. I like with my systems and everything. I just jump into whatever one I want. If I want to play my Switch, got my Switch. Um, Not too heavy on downloads and updates there, so that's the cool thing about it. Just really convenient. Bring that wherever I go, with my Chromebooks and stuff. So, but yeah, I've been uploading a lot of shorts. I'll probably stop at like 500. Hey, what's up, Jeff? What's up, Ming? How you doing, Mr. Janek? Tell your parents I said yo yo yo. What's up? But yeah, I hope you're doing well. I was just talking here, just talking about what I was doing today, that type of thing. Oh gosh, I forgot. There's so much Monster Hunter World Iceborne stuff I got to do. I'm gonna try to make clips of that so you guys can see what that game looks like and things and where I'm at. But yeah, I got so much content on that Monster Hunter stuff, and then so I have to beat Rise. Monster Hunter Rise. There's still online stuff to do there. So, but I've been today. I was playing Monster Hunter and playing some Splitgate. I was watching some stuff as well, and really just doing these shorts, uploading the shorts because it takes a while to download them all and then watch them and see if it's something that I want to upload, that type of thing. Um, but yeah, and then editing them like for the drafts and stuff. So it takes a minute to do all that, but I found a quick, easy way to do it. So that actually has been saving me a lot of time too. So again, expect more shorts to be coming out. Now that Instagram has shorts available too, that you can upload through the browser, I'm gonna probably start putting some out on there. So make sure you guys are following my Instagram, which is Squids Gaming, and then there's also Squids with three Z's, which that's if you want to follow that one. That's more of my like personal stuff, and I kind of post pretty much anything and everything on that. So it's not more so gaming focused, but if you wanted to see that light of things, you can check me out there. Um, but yeah, mainly the Squids Gaming is there just for like gaming stuff, so check that out. So expect some shorts and things like that on there. So if you guys are, have a little bit of time or something like that while you're at work, just go ahead and watch some of them. Let me know what you think on them. That's what's up. Dude, I follow both. They're awesome. Yes. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. And then eventually, I gotta get into the TikTok stuff, but I gotta be careful with the TikTok, to be honest, because I don't want to go. Not that I'll go viral, but just for like job sake and things like that, I gotta keep not under the umbrella, but just a little low key, Can't be going too crazy over there. Not trying to post every little bit of my life, but that'd be cool still. Maybe just for like gameplay videos, things like that. We'll see. And my cat is going crazy. She's like, "Give me the catnip. I want the catnip." She sits by there's a cabinet that I have and it has treats there. And so she knows when to go there. And yeah, she just waits all day for me to give her catnip, which can't be doing that all day. Um I love making TikToks. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to check them out then, because I mean, I like I said, that's a whole nother realm of things. And then I know a lot of people get a boon of subscribers and things like that from it. So I might actually do that. So that way, if we can get that extra boon, which would be cool. Because I don't know, like that'd be cool. Just get a lot more people following up on here. Um, but yeah, that's what we've been doing today. Just uploading shorts, playing some of our older games on Xbox. We played some Skate too. Skate 3. Hey, stop scratching my chair. Skate 3, Splitgate, Monster Hunter Iceborne. I'll probably get into later some Destiny 2. Trying to think what game I can try to beat tonight. I don't know. There's so many to try to do, but at least for Stadia wise, I'm trying to figure out. I was thinking like Piki Niku. Um, maybe that one, Piku Niku. Little Nightmares actually is on the docket too. We do have to beat that. Young Souls could be one too as well. Um, Darksiders 2 as well. Could try to do Octopath Traveler, but that I'm still shook up about that one. Oh, there's so many games. It's crazy. Could even play some Red Dead Redemption 2 or PUBG. I don't know, man. There's so many games. It's crazy. Um, hmm. Or I could do a Floor Kids First Look to get that knocked out too. Hmm. There's a lot of stuff I could do here. Yeah, just wanted to hang out for a little bit with you guys. See what's up. What are you guys doing out there? What have you guys done for today? What games are you playing and What did you do today? I'm gonna hit this water. Man, oh man. Trying to think here. Check something here real quick. Oh yeah, I forgot about Kakarot in Mad Streets. Hmm. I was just checking the Stadia blog again, just to see if there's anything new. But mm, I might actually go buy Kakarot when it comes out. Probably next year though. We'll see. Because I do like me some Dragon Ball Z. It's one of my other favorite series. There, got quite a few Dragon Ball Z games. Um, I don't know which is my favorite character though, but let's see. Then trying to we just reached close to 1300 on the Destiny 2 stuff, so we're slowly but surely getting more and more to 1329. Trying to hurry it up so then by the time the second one comes out, I'll be kind of just capped. Or not the second one, but the expansion, which is February 22nd. So we still have some time to get leveled up. I mean, we already did like 100 and almost, yeah, I guess you could say 200 levels. So it starts you at like 1100 and we're at like 13 now. So just a little bit left. Last bit of grinding to go here for this. So if you're out there and you play Destiny 2, let me know. So then, we could link up, maybe even get some raid stuff done or some dungeons, that type of thing. Because I still need to farm a lot of guns too. So there's a lot of guns I got to farm. Um, so I may need a lot of help for that too. But yeah, the reason why I've been playing that a lot is just it's one of my favorite games, and it just sucked I couldn't play it on my Xbox because my disk drive broke, and uh now I have the free version on my Xbox, play that to kind of just grind up the other side stuff, and then when I play like to stream, I'll play on Stadia. Um, it's pretty much the same experience. I don't know. Some people are like 4K whatever, but they're both 4K 60 basically on the TV. So and then 1080p, it's the same there, 1080p 60. So same on that, same on this. Even if I plug the Xbox onto my Chromebook, which I don't know if you do that, but yeah. So it's just kind of like Stadia is like kind of in a way for me, it's like how Xbox is for me. It's like gives me that performance. I'm on that generation anyways, because like I said, my disk drive broke, so I couldn't really use a lot of the games that I had, and it just yeah, it upset me. And then Anthem was another just heartbreak too. And between that and then not having internet, I was playing Hotspot off a hotspot, playing Iceborne a little bit, and then Iceborne came out, which was like 2 years after World, so or 2 or 3 years after World. I don't even know exactly, but it came out much later. So I already had 400 something hours in the game. So that's why I'm going back now to play Iceborne because I'm just now getting back into Monster Hunter again because it's just like I played 500 hours of it and it was just yeah. Then Iceborne comes out, which is an expansion, which is another 40, 50 hours. I don't know how many exactly, but it's a lot of hours so that you have to put into the game. Um, and then between that and then getting now Stadia, then later after that, I was just kind of set. So, and then before I even got to Stadia, I had my Switch and my Xbox and 3DS still. So, and then some games I could play on my PC, Blizzard games, things like that. But still can't get most of them on GFN, or even Blizzard games on GFN. Like, surprised they don't have Valorant isn't a Blizzard game. It's a Riot game. It's not even on there. Um, that should be really on there too, but it's not. Um, but it's just yeah, WoW or League of Legends is on there, so I do play that from time to time. Diablo 3, Overwatch. Like Overwatch could be on here, but it's not. So I don't know. There's a lot of things GFN could work on too. Um, in my opinion. It's just sure you can have that instant pop in for all that stuff if you pay the money, but at the end of the day, they still don't have the games that I want to play, which, I don't want to rebuy games really. And if you've already, the thing is with GFN, I think a lot of people forget is like it's really just a service. It's not a platform or anything. It's just a service. So um, you still have to buy your games, buy all that stuff outside of it, and then kind of go and log in through all these things. And I don't know. Some people may not have to log in every now and again, but every time I go to play, it's like I have to log in every single time, do a verification thing. It's annoying as hell. And then on my Stadia, on my Switch, on my Luna, anything like that, I could just jump in, play it. I don't have to log in, do nothing, just play. And I don't know. That to me is just convenience and just I love that the most. And I still have the GFN going, but it's more so on the free route of things. I did have the Founders going. It was like back in like March or May or March of February this year. I stopped it just because again, Ken got into the same problem where it's like, okay, I got to wait in queue. I'm paying for this money. I'm paying all this money. I'm waiting in queue still. Why am I waiting in queue? This was during like peak times. I was playing Outriders, the demo, and the or it was the I think it was the beta or demo. I can't. I think it was beta. I was playing one of those, and I had to wait in the queue a lot, and I was paying for the founders at the time, and that's kind of what desensitized me from GFN. And then just how they have now, it's like caps. It's like I don't know. Me as like a non-average gamer, it's like 8 hours is cute, but I don't know. It's like having to relog after that and stuff like that or something. It's annoying. Um, I just want to be able to play, not to wait in queue, all that stuff. And then, oh, I have to pay money to not wait in queue. It's like, oh, but then later they're gonna probably hike up the rates or something. I don't know. That's probably what's gonna happen. But for now, I got what is it, 350 games or something like that. Um, a good 20 of them are on GFN. So it's like I'll play those, but I'm not really gonna be buying um, anything else off of those because or off of GFN because just how the experience is with it, you know. Unless I get games for free or I have Ubisoft Plus Pass going, then I'll probably add games to it. But Ubisoft Plus Pass, that's even another trap, in my opinion, with what you do with your money there. So I don't know. Um, 350 games, I think that's pretty good, and I'll get through a good chunk of them before I even buy like seriously my next system and my next PC. So my PC, I'm planning on getting by October of next year. So I have a lot of stuff to do, and then pretty much be getting free games from Stadia, free games from Luna, and then even from Epic and other ones, Prime Gaming. There's just so many free games that I get. So it's like, why waste the money on that when I could be building myself up? So um, that's where I'm at with that. Not that I don't want to spend money. I definitely would spend all the money I had if I could on games, but let's be realistic here. You got to live. So basically with Stadia though, just I love it because Stadia and Luna and even GFN at points, just mostly Stadia and Luna though, just the fact that you could pay that same subscription rate and get more games every month pretty much out of it, and they don't rotate out, which is the Achilles heel for, in my opinion, for Game Pass, is they rotate the games out. Like, sure, it's not like you could maybe beat the games and that type of thing, but it's like if you don't have that type of time and you know months after months you don't have time, and then finally you have time and oh, it's off the Game Pass. That's what really would upset me, and that's happened to me too. I wanted to go play a game and then went to go look, it wasn't on Game Pass anymore, and I was just like, oh, this is lame. And also Game Pass came out for me at least a little bit after the point of where I was like paying so much to Microsoft because you guys have to remember I paid Microsoft money and I paid Blizzard money, $15 each, both of them for years, and got nothing out of it. Nothing. I just got service, like, or I got to pay or got to play WoW, play on my server, whatever, and then Xbox I got to play online, and then years after years, and then all of a sudden now it's like oh, we have Game Pass, we have this stuff. Now you can get games with the subscription, and it's just like, well, wait, how come I didn't get that before? So I don't know. I just was caught with my pants down, just like in front of everyone, just like, ah, shit. Well, that's kind of the feeling I had, and I mean, I still buy games, like I said, on my Xbox, but I can only buy certain ones because like it has to be digitally available now. So I could do that, and then I have to play musical memory on the games that I already have on there, which are quite a few in there. Um, so that's the other part too. So it's just like, I'm in this weird purgatory mode where it's just like, dang it, if I can't really sell this thing because I can't sell it because it's broken, and then I could use it still, but then also it's like I'm not getting, not that I want the best, latest, and greatest performance or need it. Um, Stuff that I have and everything performs just fine. It's more so for me, it's functionality that I worry about is does it turn on or off? If it doesn't do that, then okay, I need to get it replaced or I need to get an upgrade. So I'm not really into the all the frames and all the graphical stuff. I mean, if you are, by all means, then you can go get that PC or complain about this cloud service not having this and that. I'm just gonna be playing the games. That's that's where I'm at with this. Um, and just again, I have a background where I was pretty much working on bare minimal stuff just to play games, just to play it. So, um, like getting 20, 30 frames on a computer for me, that was like that was creme la creme there. Basically on just everything because I was like my background. I when I first started playing PC games, this was 2007, 2005, six around that time. Let me go back to my little timeline thing. Hold on. Um, where is this at? Yeah, I'm a little nerd. I keep my life on a sheet so that way I don't forget stuff. um, where was this at? Oh, this was like, yeah, 2005. I got like a 360, um, Red Ring of Death twice actually on that one. Um, oh no, 2014 was around like, or no, 2004, excuse me. Because WoW released, and I played the beta of that and kind of got into that with my friend. And Counter Strike Source and Team Fortress 2. So I was like, yeah, 2004 was when I got into like PC gaming. And so I'm an old ass gamer, at least for PC stuff. So it's just like, I don't know, 2004, it's 2021 now. It's like 17 years of gaming. Well, even before that, I was gaming, but of PC gaming, and 13 of it was WoW. Um, oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's oh my gosh, that's crazy. 13 of that time of my 17 years of PC life was WoW. Jesus. And then yeah, Counter Strike, Team Fortress, Battlefield. Then we got more into Blizzard games like StarCraft 2 was more so like a couple years later I got into StarCraft. Um, yeah, it was just a lot of games there. What else do we have here? Trying to think here. But just put that in perspective. So basically in that time frame, right? 2004, 2005, having a machine that was running like, 30 FPS. Whoo boy, that was the best thing you can have. Then if you got 60 or beyond, oh man, you had all the bells and whistles for that rig there. So to me, putting that perspective onto how at least how cloud gaming is now, it's like it just started. I just need an internet connection. I don't need this big ass PC rig thing to do this. I just need an internet connection. The fact that it gives me this fidelity PC console experience, it's just like wow. Wow. I mean, I sign me up, Scott. I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't know. But then there's the people that started after that time, like, let's see, because we'll take into to account, like, if someone was born, say, like, like they were born in 2009 or something like that, right? Or wait, hold on, let me do math here. Trying to think of what would be like an 18-year-old right now. I can't, hold on. Oh, it'd be '03. So '03. So that's like if yeah, so around that time, if you're born then, you grew up a little bit, then you when you're like 4 or 5, the games that were out were like, DS, Wii U, or Wii, that type of thing. Um, yeah, the Xbox 362 as well, and then the Xbox One came out much, much later, but, trying to look through my little thing here because I was mostly playing a lot of Pokemon and PC stuff. Pretty much Pokemon and WoW. Like that's like I said, Pokemon and WoW. That's pretty much all I play. And Monster Hunter, like the ones that I'll drop everything to play and get, no matter what system as well. Um, but yeah, if you put that into perspective, like the kids that were born around that time, it's like yeah, of course they expect more because you know, they didn't come up around that time. So it's just it's I don't know. Like people have to take into account um, generations and also just subjugation of and relativity of how every person's age plays a factor into their preference of games. If they were getting certain ads when they're that age, or what they had access to, like, or if they had friends that had a lot of games to play with, or to go to their house to play, what systems they had. There's a lot of different things that go into at least gaming, in my opinion. And so, saying one thing is better than this or that, you're gonna already be losing because it's like if someone really loves that and that's their bread and butter, they're always going to say that every time that this is better than this or this is better than that. So just to cut that all together, I'll just say, oh, let me show all these good things that I like about these things. Not so much being about the negative things, but if people ask about them, okay, I guess I'll have to talk about it a little bit. So, but full transparency here on this channel is just, I mean, if you have questions or anything, ask them. Let me know. Um, but it's just be true to yourself, be true to, you know, to who you are. It's just, I mean, if you're gonna cap on something, cap on it right. If you're not gonna cap on it, say why you're not capping on it, and then have a valid reason why, of course. But if you're just gonna be hating the hate, then there's no reason to do that. Or hate to get attention. There's ways to get attention as well without being negative. So I don't know. I think a lot of people just got to take their few steps back and just know where they're at, and then just also be true to themselves and be like, okay, we're in a good spot right now as a game, like as a gamer. Man, there's so many options. It's great. Um, Competition is driving each other to innovate and be better with what they have. So to me, that's just alone great. Just having new things happen. It's like, okay, it's awesome Sony made the PS5. So now Xbox has to step their game up, and so does, Nintendo have to step their game up, and then so does everyone else, like, PC wise too. Then GFN, they bust out the 3080 for the RTX 3080s for the GFN use for those server farms they got and things, which again, I always like to make the jokes. They shorten the shipments because they have all the 3080s being used by themselves for the GFN. But we're not going to talk about that. But but if you want to buy one of those or are able to buy one of those, by all means, get one. I'm not stopping anyone. It's just, to me, like, to pay for that experience is cool, but the games that I have accessible to doesn't really justify my experience to be paid for. So I'm just like, I'll wait. I'll wait until it happens. So I was talking a little bit with like Dr. Spaceman and a few others, who's just saying, like, I mean, I'll go into it, but it's more so only if I can get now at this point, literally Monster Hunter World, Iceborne. If I can get that, I'm sold. Maybe on New World, I might try it out just to see. But just because New World to me is a cool concept, and then also it's just one flat rate. I don't have to pay monthly. as well, so that's pretty cool. And it's MMORPG. I don't know if it's a live service. I'll have to check more on it, but a lot of people are playing that, so I might try to get into that and see how that works. Not try to get too much invested into it, but we'll see what it's like. At least give everything. I like to give everything a good old college try, you know. But yeah, between that and then it's just like really those two games are like the two games that I actually play on there because like let's be real here. 36 games. I have 37 games on my Xbox. Um, just I put that in perspective that way so that people could see. It's like I have more games on my Xbox than I had on like PC for free games and for other games that I can get access to for GFN. And for Xbox, I've only bought I don't like a lot of them are free. A lot of them I got like either like with a bundle thing or my brother got it, that type of thing. So um those ones I really didn't spend too much on. The Switch and 3DS games, I mean, fully bought most of those. Switch and Nintendo, they don't really give stuff for free too much. There's some free games, yes, but there's not too much free stuff that they give. So I've actually probably invested a lot in there. Luna games, I mean, I pay the subscription. I've had it since um this month I didn't pay for it, so I guess there's 1 month off. So it's been a year, so 11 months of Luna, which is I think $5, so almost $60, $55 that we've spent on Luna, and I've gotten 80 games, 80 plus games, and these aren't all the games either. These are just the games that I have on my playlist. Um, so that's the other cool thing about Luna is if you take your blinders off and try it out for yourself and see what it's like if you have access to it, of course. Um, that's another cool service to get a lot of games that you know basically pay fractions of pennies for and be able to play them all. Stadia, gosh, we'll go into that now. It's like what 133 Stadia games that I have. 44 of them I actually bought. So that I mean, 44 of them I bought. So almost like a third. I only bought a third of my library, and the rest of them have been given for free. So it's just like, and I only paid $10. And if I go back on my records, I'll have to go back. I'll have to tally this all up. I think some people might like to see these numbers, but just to see how much I've invested on Stadia monthly, because I've gotten at least 3 or 4 months for free. I've only been signed up since March of last year, so it's been at least 12, and then let's see, it's so almost 19 months that I've been paying, and I've only paid for like probably 14 of them or 13 of them. So I don't know. To me, that value there, it's like I'm getting a game for almost $1, pretty much. If you put that into like the math, the unit rate, I'm getting pretty much a game for $1 each game that I've gotten for Stadia, and that's from me just starting in March. If I started in November, if I was a founder, I'd have even more. And have I think you got even I think it was like a couple months for free too as a founder as well. I don't know, but yeah, just again, take those blinders off, try things out for yourself, see what it's like. Um, this cloud gaming stuff is really subjective to the gamer as well as the internet connection. So if the internet connection, the type of internet connection, whether it be mobile or dedicated internet, and then that's another realm of things. If it's wired connection or if it's wireless, if it's on the phone, if it's on the PC, if it's on a TV, there's all these different things. Um, so really, just you got to find, if anything, find what you like to play on and what you like to do. Don't really listen to what other people say or tell you. But yeah, just try to formulate your own opinion and experience as well, so that way you don't hinder your experiences. Because that's kind of what happened to me. Was I was the beginning hearing about Stadia with my job. I heard about it like a month before it launched. So I was hearing about it in the woodworks there, and then I was just like, I mean, I don't really want to check it out too much there. They had a damn kiosk there. They had a Google person coming into the place and showing us it and everything. And then I was watching people play the Showdown. I almost said Samurai Champloo. Hope you guys know what that anime is. Um, I almost said that, but I was watching that and then watching people play Tomb Raider, and then I was hearing things like how people could be, your save is like saved, so wherever you are, you'll be able to resume it. And I thought it had like this crazy quick resume thing and other things like that. And so once I kind of saw that it really like it didn't have that, but it would save your instance of the save, I was like, oh, this is cool, but not what I'm looking for. I have my Xbox and my Switch right now. I'm in my DS. I'm still just playing through those. And sure enough, my fucking disk drive breaks. I didn't have internet as well, and then I got internet again, and that's when I also kind of got my free Chromebook at the time. So that's it kind of like timed itself perfectly. So I had 3 or 4 months where I didn't have internet. And the reason why was just because I didn't want to pay for it, and I was just being bougie because I was using my hotspot to basically entertain myself and watch stuff off of my phone and use my hotspot basically to watch things on the potato PC and on my phone really, and I would just get by with that. I didn't really have a plan, but then later I got internet again, and if anything, I highly recommend don't doing that. What I did, where I stopped paying for internet for months, because I was like, I could just get by with doing mobile data for this time. No, no, it was. I mean, I did, but I hit so many data caps, it was crazy. I was using like, I think I got to a point where I was almost using like, not a terabyte of data a month. It was up there though. It was really up there. Because I couldn't get to that point. It was at least half a terabyte or so. It was a good amount. Um, but that's a little background on why, kind of like where I came into things, why I came into things at that time, um, which was like around March of 2019. Jumped into Stadia, or 2020 actually. Wait, fuck. 2019 is when it came out. In 2021. Yeah, okay, okay. So 2019 is when it came out, and then 2020, March 2020 is where I jumped into it, which was kind of like on the start of like the epidemic as well. So kind of like where I was stuck working at. That's actually why I had to get internet, was because I was working at home. So that connects that. So stopped going to the office, right? Um, for months, and then COVID happened. Everyone gets sent home. Um, Yeah, basically COVID happened, and that's when I got into or not Destiny, but got into Stadia. I was playing Division 2, Destiny 2, um, all the pro games that I was able to play, and I was just like, "This is amazing." I was using, where's this Chromebook? Oh, it's charging in the other room. The Chromebook that I got was one that I got from my work, which is it's like the Samsung Chromebook 3. You guys can look up the specs for that. It's nothing too crazy. But I mean, I got it for free, so that's honestly what I was using at first. Because at that time, I got my internet, and then I got my Chromebook, um, and then I was able to kind of see like, oh, sweet. What I was trying to do is play Steam games on my Chromebook, which didn't work out too good on the Chromebook that I had. Um, just had to go through this Linux backdoor way and then do all this extra stuff, and then find out, oh, you don't even have enough RAM or can't even play it. So it's just like, oh shoot, wasted all that time. But within that time frame though, I found out about Google Stadia, and then that's when I jumped into it. I was watching, the earlier people's that I was watching were, I remember I was watching Rock, I was watching MM2K, Eddie Player One, Megatron X, Link TV, 6-4, um, pretty much like that whole group of people I was watching. And I found out about them, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool. This community is awesome," and everything. Jumped in, started lurking in the chats. I'd be lurking while I'm working. That's kind of where that coined. Oh, also Project Storms. I was watching his streams, Bippity Bop streams as well. Who else? JD3MXP as well. Um, Linked up with Nix We Go Hard. Um, who else did we? I was lurking on Gem stuff as well, and A1's stuff. There's a lot of lurkage that I do, but if you guys see like a viewer that's on there, or two, that type of thing, and one of them might be me, and I usually don't say anything. Sometimes I do, and if I do, it's usually a lot of stuff sometimes, or it could be nothing, just a few things that I say. So this really depends. But if you ask some questions, that type of thing, you open Pandora's box. You might get a lot of answers, maybe find out a thing or two, but I don't know. Um, but that's where I was at with kind of jumping into the cloud gaming experience and just getting into things too with everything, because that's also when I got into GFN as well. Um, Started doing the founder pass at that time, and yeah, kind of stopped it again like after a year because it was just literally I really didn't put that many hours into it, and then again the game options that I had on there just weren't really too enticing. Um, People always talk and say about how GFN is so great with the game options and things, but it's like for certain individuals like me, it's like it hurts because the games that I really want to play aren't even on there. So I could play all day, all the other games, and it just doesn't hit the notes. So that's where I'm at with that, and again, why I'm on the free route of it. So um, for those few hours that I do put in, or hour, I guess, that I get to put in and then log back in, it's just like, I guess I'll play that 1 hour or two with my brother, and then we'll get off, go to the bathroom, and then have me log in again. So, but I don't know. For at least the use that I have for it, that's where I'm on the free tier. But if you're like someone that has hundreds of games on your Steam library and you're able to access them, that type of thing, then I guess that's where it's going to be enticing for you. Or if you want the, bleeding edge of tech type thing. But even still, with that, you got to then upgrade your monitor and things like that if you don't even have the monitor for it. So it's just like you're just kind of getting this extra cool thing that cool, you get more frames to process, but you don't really get to fully experience what it's giving you. Um, and then you pay $400 for, or no, $200, excuse me, for the year. And it's just, I just can't. I don't know. I might try it still just to see, but even still, like paying that 100, that's still, that's real steep for me. That's real steep. That's okay. I get the founder's price for 90, 10% off. Thank you, GFN. But it's just still $90. That makes it what, $9, $1 less than Stadia, or something like that. I forgot the math on that. Hold on, 90 over 12. Can't do the math. Mine's going too quick right now. Oh, 750. Okay, so that makes it about 750. Otherwise, you're paying, it's like a little bit more if you do the 100. Oh, that's not even that, I did that wrong. 90 over 6 months, it's 180 and 12. So it's basically like $15 a month, which is yet again what I'm paying for right now for Stadia and for Luna. So I pay $10 and then I pay like it was like four something, 4.99, $5 for Luna. And with those two combined, if we take out the games that I bought, 44 games, that leaves me with like 90, $89 or 89 games that um or no 80, gosh, I can't do the math. 91 games. 91 games for Stadia and then 80. So that's like 171 games that I got just from the subscription that I would have been paying for 6 months on GFN. So to me, with GFN not giving me anything, it's just like I just have to still buy the game that I'd be doing anyways. So just like I don't know, man. I don't know. So that's where I'm at, where I'm gonna just continue paying for Stadia and paying for Luna, GFN free, unless again we get Monster Hunter or some Blizzard games, that type of thing. But yeah, you're just chilling. What's up, Bazir? How's it going, man? How was that stream? I was watching a little bit of it. I know you're streaming that thing for like 3 or 4 hours or even longer. But what's up, man? We're just kind of talking, vibing out. I'm just talking, kind of like my plans and why I do things where I'm at with everything too. Um, but yeah, we're just here vibing. Hopefully that will maybe help other people to, you know, take some blinders off and add a little different perspective to things. But yeah. Whew. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about tonight was just really the games that we have. We have 350 games, dude. 350 games. Oh man. And then we just get at least 2 to 4, if not if we include Luna games, probably like 4 to 6 games a month. Oh, is a fat ended being 5-hour stream. Okay. So damn, you went 2 hours more than after when because I was lurking for a little bit while I was doing a lot of like putting shorts and stuff, doing my YouTube work. I was watching your stream there. But yeah, that game looked pretty interesting. You always play like these crazy ones. I'm just like, I don't know if I could play this one. I would not be able to sleep the next um, night after or anything. But thanks for coming on by, man. Appreciate you. Did I even share this stream? I think I did. Oh yeah, we did. But yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Thinking we might play tonight. Be on the creepy vibe. We might play some Little Nightmares. Think we might try to get more chunks of that done, and then after that, probably jump into some Destiny 2, and then go to sleep. Layers of Fear, better than Part 2. Oh man, I'll have to check that out. Was that on Switch or what was that one on? Because that was pretty cool. And eventually, like I said, once I get my PC too, you guys will probably see a lot more streams of me probably doing Xbox streams, Switch streams. Just right now, I don't have the tech for it, so in time, we'll get there. And then after that, pretty much the whole thing I'm getting to is also like where I'm going to be getting my PlayStation after on all consoles. Okay, nice. Because I'll be this is a little plan after I get my PC. So after October, um, so we'll be doing like basically like months where I get certain games. So you'll see like Pikmin months or like a Mario month or like Legend of Zelda month, that type of thing. Notice how it's all Nintendo's physical stuff though, because like I could talk about the Xbox stuff, but again, I'm not playing musical memory, so I'm really just playing the games that I have on there to beat, and then once I beat them, I'll just really go back to play like Skate 3 and a few other ones that I like to play that don't really have, an ending. So I'll still keep it for that. But then at the same time, after I get my PC, so maybe like November or December of next year, we'll be getting like the PS5 or not the PS6. I don't think that they'll be out then, but PS5 maybe Slim or some shit or something like that that they come out with. I don't know. We'll see because I honestly have not um, really invested into the Sony sphere of things. Um, I did grow not growing up, but I've played, PlayStation and PlayStation 2 growing up. But I was the kid that went the Xbox route, and then yeah, Xbox and Nintendo route of things. So at that age, it's like you really can only pick one, unless you're like that spoiled kid that had pretty much each system. I wasn't that kid though. I only had the games that I had, and then I'd have to sell the games that I had to get more games, because I'd only get games probably like once or twice a year. So um, looking at things that way, and then also just applying those um, things like how, I have 350 games. A lot of them I got for free. It's like really don't need to be buying games, and so that's where I'm going to be experimenting within the next year. So we'll see how many games we get for free and without even buying any. from basically like it'll be from March to October. So that's the other hidden secret thing we'll be doing. So we'll see how many games we get for free. Um, and yeah, if we get any Monster Hunter, Pokemon, or WoWs, then maybe. But WoW is again, that's I mean, we'll take that as a grain of salt. If we once we get our PC, we'll probably maybe jump back into it, but purely to get the data that I wanted to get, which is pretty much to see like how much playtime I've had on there, just so I could see how much I've wasted of my life. But um, I don't know. I'm intrigued on that, and then also maybe to play with some of my friends too, because they brought it back now to how it's like basically when it was vanilla, where it's basically everyone goes to 60 and that's the max level. So it's just funny how they went to all these crazy different things, and then all of a sudden they go back to what they started with. So and then they're re-releasing stuff, and it's just I can't justify paying for that. So that's where I'm like, I'll maybe go back once I get my PC just to get the time and stuff to see what I've spent and just kind of reminisce a little bit. And then after that, we're out of here. We're out of there. Um, because like I said, I spent 13 years or more, 12, 13 years or more playing WoW. And so that kind of just imagine that you're playing just one game. Well, outside of maybe like Pokemon and Monster Hunter, 3 games, right? You only played 3 games for 12 or 13 years. So it's just like, it's a lot of games that you didn't really get to play because in that time it's just like there's a lot of games that came out and then you weren't playing them because you were playing WoW or you wanted to play Pokemon or play Monster Hunter. But um, that's where I'm at with things. So it's like I don't mind buying old games because they're new to me. So I don't know. I'll do that, and then the games that I get for free may also come back to me as the old games, like the games that I didn't buy because they're old games. So, in essence, I from not buying anything, I may get more things. Weird logic there, but it makes sense with at least the last years have been working for me. Um, so it's like if I don't spend any money, I get even more stuff and more value out of this, and more excited about things. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, that's again where I go back to everyone just needs to temper their expectations and just realize we're here for a limited amount of time. We only can do this, that, and the other. Um, Sitting here arguing, biting each other's head off, all that stuff is just like you could do that, but what did you get out of it? Can't buy Switch Dying Light digital version in Europe. I'm trying to find a physical copy. Ah, the struggle. I know some people were getting that too, the Dying Light physical. Um, my boy, um, I think his name's like Ask Your Boy Jakey. Um, he just got that actually, the Dying Light physical. It's pretty cool. Um, that one's, I mean, I don't know. That's a cool series, but I think I'd have to try the first one to be really into it. I might try the second one if it comes on somewhere free or something, but um, also another thing where I don't like to buy like second versions or third versions of things if I haven't even played the first one. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the vibe. I'm trying to just have like not a neutral vibe, but just kind of just a transparent vibe. Like everyone can come in here talk about what they want to talk about. If you want to talk about PlayStation, you want to talk about Oculus Rift, do it, do it. Um, Let me know because I mean those two things I really don't know too much on. Know a little bit on Oculus just from school and things, but um, yeah, not too much there. But what are you guys out there playing? Like, what games are you guys playing right now? Like top 3, top 4 games. Maybe leave a comment below or in the chat if you're in the chat. Um, right now for me, this it's a nice rotation I got going. Spicy rotation. You got Destiny 2. We're gonna buy Riders Republic next week or this week, and then probably Back for Blood as well. Um, because what I'm gonna do is I might get Back for Blood instead of getting a few of the JRPGs that I was gonna get, just so I can play that more with people. Um, because again, I'm more about the experience and online stuff. If I can get something and play it with people, I'll do that. Um, so right now, I guess on our playlist here we have Destiny 2, Tomb Raider. Expect more gameplay of Tomb Raider. Maybe even tonight we could do that. That could be a special. Um, let's see. Every now and again, expect like just PvP randomness of like Siege or PUBG, Dead by Daylight, Outcasters if we can play it. Um, Division 2, we're grinding that as well. I haven't actually been on there in a while, so I'll probably get onto that here soon. Um, yeah, mostly those games have been what we've been playing on Stadia. On Xbox, we've been going back and playing my Iceborne game. So so what I do in the morning, especially on my off days, is I like to just start my day with Xbox. I just turn it on. Um, I'll load up Iceborne, play that for like maybe like 1 or 2 hours. Get a good chunk of that done, and then I'll play an hour of Splitgate. So that's already 3 hours there for me. So 3 hours of gaming. Um, and then after that, I usually make breakfast or something, have something to eat. Um, then that time I'll maybe go into my Switch. Like after I eat, I'll go to play my Switch. I'll play like Monster Hunter or yeah, Monster Hunter is pretty much what I play. Monster Hunter Unite or I'm playing through the Pokemon expansion, so those are like what I'm playing through right now on the Switch. Or if I have time, I'll jump onto my other laptop, which I'll play Luna stuff, which I'm playing through right now. A Plague Tales. So Plague Tales is what I'm playing through on Luna. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much what I'll be doing, and then so either Switch or Luna at lunch, and then after that, I'll try to jump onto someone's chat, hang out for a bit if I can. Maybe catch a nap, and then after that, I kind of go and make content, lurk, and then here we are now live, pretty much, and then do like a live hangout or do the stream, and go on to the next part, next day, pretty much. So that's like average day of my life. So we do Xbox to start. If we're off, we go right into Stadia and maybe even stream. But if we're not, it'll probably be just that, and then maybe some Switch and Luna later, and then Stadia is usually like at the end part of my day where I go into that and play on that, and that's where you guys see the content mostly. Is at that time. Next game I'm buying is Shadow Corridor. It's a jump score game on the Switch. Ooh, that sounds cool. A little jumpy jump platforming action. I like that. I like that. Um, but yeah, that's what I've been playing through like recently. And then on the side, when I do have extra time, I'll play Chrono Trigger on my phone. That's really rare. I kind of go back to play that just when I want to feel super nostalgic or listen to some good music, that type of thing. Or if it's just literally what I have to play. Even though I could play touchscreen or play anything on my phone. So, but yeah, sometimes you want to go and play, a little classic like that. Oh man, and talking for a bit. But yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at with everything. And then what I'm going to be doing going forward as well. It's like not changing my name, not saying I'm buying this, buying that, whatever. I mean, I'll still continue paying for what I'm paying for. So, but if again things get added, maybe we might change our mind on some things. But for now, man, we're set. We are set. We are set. Let me put this on here. I'm trying to think what else we could be talking about here, but that's kind of what I had on my mind here. Um, and if you guys watch shorts, like I said, check out those shorts. I've been uploading those. We're at like 180 now, so still have a good chunk to do, but almost I guess more than almost at the halfway point, just barely. So at 40%, I guess you could say. But yeah, in time we'll get there, and hopefully I want to try to get it done before I hit my YouTube birthday, at least for the content creation, which would be a year. It's like around December time. So I'm gonna try to get that done before then. So expect a lot of shorts to be uploaded. So make sure you guys go watch them when you have some extra time on, your breaks or during lunch or at work, that type of thing. Just watch them. So let me know what you think or what games you may want to see as well. I'll try to get shorts of those too. But yes, let me give everyone a quick shout out because I think that's pretty much all I had for tonight and what I wanted to talk about and vibe about here. I just kind of, again, formulate your own opinion, generate your own experience, and be the master of your own universe. That's all I got to say with that stuff, man. But if anything, thank you, Bazir YouTube. I think Bazir YouTube. Thank you for as well for lurking and being in the chat. Appreciate you, man. Love watching your streams. And also Jeff Janek, the legendary Jeff Janek. Thank you, sir. Was it Canada's worst handyman or something? I forgot what your show thing was, but I was watching a little bit of those. It's interesting to watch every now and again. But shout out to you, sir, and shout out to you as well, um, Bazzer YouTube. Thank you for hanging out, guys. I'm gonna probably cut this off, make some food, come back, probably get a stream going for the rest of the nights. So expect the surprise stream. We might do Tomb Raider. I'm feeling some Tomb Raider vibes. Just to get that game a little bit further. I think we're at like 60 or 70% through. So a couple more hours left on that Joker. And then we'll finish that up. And then I'm hoping I want to try to finish it up before November hits. So then November hits, and then we can start the next Tomb Raider and so on. So that way it's like we'll have a rolling series of Tomb Raider, constantly playing Destiny 2, and then we'll have random streams of like Dead by Daylight and other random other games and filling up the playlist and beating games left and right too at the same time. So that's kind of what the channel will be doing here, and then expect a lot more like hangout streams like this where we kind of just vibe out, talk. So that way people can kind of again just see where we're at and everything, and maybe even add a little perspective to their own perspective and things like that. So, but yeah, I like doing these types of videos. Thank you guys for hanging out. I truly appreciate it. Without me kind of going on and babbling more, I'm gonna cut this off, get some food, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. And like and subscribe if you feel the vibe. Squid with 3 Z's, and I'm out.